This is the story of how we went from no villagers to all the villagers in my 50 by 50 Minecraft world. So this is Minecraft. Open, vast, beautiful, and this is my world. 50 blocks by 50 blocks. All you get is whatever happens to be trapped inside this box with you. And as you can see, we don't have much. No animals, no village, just trees. But thankfully, things turned out pretty okay, and now we're making great progress thanks to all the trades we get from these villagers. So, how did we get here? Well, it all started the day we decided to clear all the trees from the area. The land was now flat, I had already mined all the resources in the ground, and now we could do whatever we wanted. It was a clean slate. But we slowly began to realize that there wasn't much for us to do. We only had grass and trees. Heck, we didn't even have a single animal. But then it struck us. What's a super easy way to get the materials that we don't have access to? Villagers! When you think about it, villagers are kinda OP. You give them something, usually emeralds, and they give you something. Usually most of their trades are seen as pretty useless, but when you're trapped inside a box like I am, a lot of this stuff becomes pretty valuable. I mean, we literally can't make windows for our houses because we don't have a single block of sand, and this man's selling it for cheap. So getting villagers into our box was the primary mission, and the only way we could hope to do that was by curing a zombie villager. Okay, easy enough. Golden apples, boom. We've got plenty of gold and plenty of apples. But then we run into our first problem. How are we going to get the potion of weakness? You see, some potions you can get without a brewing stand, like swiftness and healing. You can just kill a witch and boom, you got them. But unfortunately, the potion of weakness is not one of those potions. You have to brew it yourself using a brewing stand. And now we've run into another problem. We only have 2 blocks of lava, which only make us 2 blocks of obsidian, and to make a nether portal, we need at least 10. Thankfully though, there's a solution. Even though we only have 2 blocks of lava, that's all we really need to make an infinite lava source.
Well, that didn't work.
No, not like that. You see, thanks to 1.17, you can now create an infinite lava source using dripstone. All we had to do was place a bucket of lava above the dripstone block, and bada boom, bada bang, it drips lava into the cauldron. Now all we have to do is wait, let's see, an entire day for it to fill once. So it looks like we're gonna be waiting a little bit for these lava blocks, but in the meantime, we can get the other ingredients for the potion. So to make a potion of weakness, we need a fermented spider eye, and to make that, all you need is a spider eye and some sugar. The spider eye was the easy part. We just had to make a place for mobs to spawn and take out a bunch of spiders until one drops. And luckily, we already had a bottle from fishing, so that means the harder ingredient was definitely going to be the sugar. You see, normally, all you have to do is grab some sugar cane and place it in a crafting bench, and bam, you have sugar. But as you might expect, for us, it wasn't gonna be that simple. Hey Nick, do we have any sugar cane? Please say yes.
Nah.
So once again, we had to come up with a workaround for getting sugar.
Well, why don't we just make a bee farm?
Nick, being the genius he is, knew that we could get sugar by collecting honey from bees. And normally, this wouldn't be the first farm you build unless you just really like bees, but right now, it was the breakthrough we needed. So Nick got to work on the bee farm. By the time I got on next, both the bee farm was ready, and we had the remaining 8 sources of lava ready to go. Now with all the ingredients prepared to make the potion of weakness, all we had to do was go to the nether, grab a blaze rod, come back home, and boom, we had ourselves our very own brewing stand. But once again, things just were not gonna be that easy for us. This 50 by 50 border isn't just in the overworld, it's in the nether too. And this means that if we spawn into the nether and there's no nether fortress, then there would literally be no way to kill a blaze and get a blaze rod. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, let's just hop in the nether and pray we get a fortress.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we're underground. That's not a good sign. You got anything over there?
We don't have anything. Well, that's the series.
There wasn't a fortress. So after jumping through all these hoops and using all our brain power, we were stumped yet again. But this time, there wasn't a way out. After hours of research, I couldn't find a single solution to our problem. Could we maybe make a blaze spawner of some kind? Nope, blazes only spawn in nether fortresses. Okay, so if we trade with piglins, there's a chance we can get a nether brick, right? So would it be possible to build a nether fortress? Nope, that won't work either. There was zero way out of this one. Blaze rods can only be acquired by killing blazes, and that's final. So that's it, huh? We just call the series here. No blaze rods, which means no villagers, which means no nothing but grass and trees. What a boring way to go out. I guess that could be the canon ending to the series for all you sticklers out there. But for the sake of the world, and for the sake of just having way too much fun to stop this series now, I was determined to get that blaze rod. So how did I do it? Well, I kind of found a loophole. So I didn't want to raise the border and just go find another fortress that would defeat the whole purpose of being trapped in a 50 by 50 plot. So instead, I searched the vast internet for a mod that would allow me to craft blaze rods. I found this one, and it's super vanilla. It allows you to craft blaze rods from glowstone and turn blaze powder into blaze rods by combining it with the bone. Nice and simple and pretty cool, right? But of course, it wasn't that easy. Why would it be? We had 0 glowstone as far as the eye could see. Jeez, this nether sucks. So the only way I could think to get glowstone at this point without being able to mine it was by trading with piglins. Luckily, I had plenty of gold and plenty of time to make it happen. Yes! Checkmate! We got some glowstone. After heading back home, I smelted down the glowstone, got my blaze powder, crafted a blaze rod, and bada boom, bada bang, we finally had ourselves a brewing stand. Yes, finally! Okay, so mission complete, right? We crafted the potion brewer, which means weakness potion, check. And like I said, golden apples, easy peasy. So yeah, all I had to do now was make a place for the zombie villagers to spawn and just pray it happens. And it's empty. Zombie villager.
Yes! That's one.
It's about to turn daytime.
Where is he? And he died.
They shot him? Nope, no villager. Come on, man. Wait, is that 2? Okay, there's at least 2. There's at least 2. Now I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm so happy. So I slayed out all the mobs, trapped them separately, but then I realized, well, crap, how am I gonna splash them with weakness if they're separate? So I pushed them both back together. Then I splashed them with weakness, gave them both their apples, separated them again. Bad zombie. And booyah! Just like that, we were about to have ourselves some regular old normal villagers. After waiting what felt like forever, let's go! We got us some villagers. So after looking up a tutorial, shout out Waddles, I got to work on building a villager farm. After I finished that, I wrangled up the 2 villagers using my boating skills, and finally, the deed was done. Yes! We did it! We finally did it! After going through all these backdoor workarounds just to get villagers in our 50 by 50 border, we finally did it. We finally had villagers. Mission complete. But the struggle doesn't end there. We still have so much to do in this world with so many great ideas. This is only the beginning. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next episode, and I'll catch you in the next one.